Hi everyone, and thanks for joining me back on the mat. Today we're going to slow things right down and move through a sequence. We're going to stay on the ground and move through a sequence with some longer holds. And the idea is to offer that sense of rest within the body, but also to allow that time for the mind to really drop into sensations and find that connection with yourself. So we'll begin on our backs. Come down onto the back. We can have legs long or feet to the floor. I am going to keep my feet to the floor. To begin, take your arms out to the side just for a moment. Really soften down the shoulders. Find length through the spine, through the back of the neck. Allow the head to be heavy. Allow the body to be heavy. Taking time to drop your awareness into your physical body, into your emotions, just checking in with how we're feeling today, how we're feeling right now. Breathing deeply, softening with each exhale. Then taking the right hand to the belly, the left hand's going to reach up and over above the head. If you like, or you can stay exactly here without moving much of the body, or you can lift the head and the shoulders a little and take that over to the right as well. And then obviously that left arm is going to come up and over too. So we've got more opportunity for lengthening through that left side body. Right hand stays on the body, having that body connection feedback. Soften the shoulders, the neck, the jaw. We're going to hold here for a few rounds of breath. Just continuing to let tension dissolve through the body and being curious with sensations through the body. Slowly, left hand comes down to our side. Head comes back to center if we were over to the right. Left hand to the belly. Right hand reaches up above the head. You can take that little extra to the left, shimmy the body over, and just allow softening. If for whatever reason this is hard to have your arm over your head due to shoulder issues, you can always cactus that arm as well. But if we have the arm extended, it just adds to that sensation of length. I get a good stretch under the arm there in the lats. So let it be your practice. We are listening to the body. So adjust anything that's needed. I'm here. Everything they give you is a guide. It's an option. Slowly, right arm comes back down along the body. Bring the upper body back in line. Both hands to the belly here and take the feet mat distance apart. Gently rocking legs left to right, right to left. Trying to connect that movement with the breath. Breath guides the movement. See how slow you can go. And we'll meet back in our neutral position. Hands can come down by the sides. Bring the feet back in so that they're in line with the hips, knees to the sky. Peel the bum up off the mat slightly and take the hips over to the left. Plant them down. Legs come up into our tabletop and we're going to find a twist. Both knees drop to the right. Arms can be out to the side, cactus, or I like to have the way the knees are going, that same hand connecting to the body, whether it's on the belly or on top of that top knee. So feel where you need to be, what feels most appropriate for you. We will be holding our twist here. I also like to take the gaze the opposite direction of the knees, so twisting through the whole spine. Couple more breaths in this position. Conscious deep breaths in. Head comes back to center. Legs come back to center. Feet plant down. We bring the hips back to neutral. And just gently bring the knees into the chest. A little rock from side to side. Noticing that shift of weight, the transition from one side to the other. Maybe gentle massage through the back muscles. And then meaning and stillness. Release feet to the floor. Peel hips up, over to the right. Lower the hips down. We bring legs up to that 90-degree angle, arms out to the side, knees drop to the left for our twist. Gazing the opposite direction if needed, setting up the arms. Feeling into those parts of the body that connect with the floor in this posture. Allowing yourself to be really heavy here. Few more breaths. Feel that expansion on the inhale. Releasing completely on the exhale. Slowly, head comes back to center. Legs come back. Lower the feet down. Bring the hips back to neutral. Slowly dropping the knees out to the side. Soles of the feet come together. Let the legs be really heavy here. Checking in. There's no discomfort through the lower back. Hands come to the ribs. Let the shoulders soften. The back of the neck long. Noticing how we feel here in this shape. And an invitation to absolutely stay as you are, or gently beginning to guide the fingertips along the body. Could be all the way down to the legs, up, all the way up to the shoulders and down the arms, just whatever calls to you with that movement, finding that connection with your body, noticing what it feels like to have The hands, the fingertips run along the skin, acknowledging those parts of your body that the hands touch. And even the head, a little massage, fingertips run along the face, just whatever, wherever they travel. And just allowing that, wherever your fingertips are, to really fire up your awareness of that location of your body. And then when we're ready, beginning to settle into stillness in this posture. I like to take my hands up overhead. You can continue that movement with the fingers or place your hands wherever you feel called to today. A little bit longer here. Noticing that connection to the soles of the feet touching. Letting the belly soften. Letting the shoulders soften. Noticing anywhere in particular in the body that is calling your attention. Are there sensations that are more prominent than other sensations? Two more rounds of breath here. You haven't settled into stillness. Maybe you take these last two breaths with stillness. Or maybe not. Gently, hands come down. Help the knees draw together. Knees back into the chest. Notice the lengthening of the spine here. Send the feet to the sky. Knees are a little bit soft and just playing around with some gentle movement through the feet. And when you're ready, gently lowering the feet down back to the mat. And just noticing those sensations that occur during the body as we shift from here Gently rolling over to your side. Hand supports, or the arm supports the head, making a gentle pillow here. Holding this side laying position. Eyes stay closed if you're comfortable to do so. Offer yourself that gratitude, that encouragement and awareness for taking that time out to practice, to observe your body, to practice that connection, for being curious about your physical body, your emotions, just for giving yourself that time to tune in. And maybe that came easy to you today. Maybe it was really challenging to keep your focus. Either way, just giving yourself that bit of love. When we're ready, we're gently coming all the way back up to our seated position. Soften the knees and feel down into your seat. Give the shoulders a little bit of movement. You can roll them together or separate. Maybe some movement through the spine. Let it be fluid and intuitive. And just whatever it is that you need in this moment. And then when we're ready, we find stillness. We notice our seat. Connect to the belly. Find length through the spine. Arms are going to sweep out to the side and all the way up to the sky with that breath in. Arms meet at the top and bring them down to your chest together. And bow the head. And that completes our practice today, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. As always, I do love to hear from you. So please let me know how you found that practice and what you would like to see next in the comments. And if you haven't hit subscribe or like, feel free to do that as well. I'll see you next time. Thanks.